What's shaking bacon, people? What's going on? Welcome to the Jump First video, Trips and Trick. And today we're gonna start with my boy Yugi. I cannot believe that we got Yugi in a fighting game. This is still something that I'm not accepting. I still feel it's like a dream. But anyway, let's just keep the other talk off topic away and let's talk to the main topic, which is Trips and Tricks. But before we start that, I just want to say some disclaimers, which is first, I want to say that these combos that I'm about to show you at the end of the video are not the optimal combos. It's just combos that I see that they are good, they're kind of easy to use in an online and pull off in an online. They are flashy a little bit, they're kind of cool, they do good damage. As for the tips and tricks, they're not all of them. Maybe some are other things that I don't know, but there are some good tricks, really good, and it activates mind games, so that way makes Yugi a good character. We're gonna dive them in one by one, and I'm going to teach you some of them, and I'm going to show you some of the stuff that happened to me in online matches. So without further ado than this, let's just dive in. So I know what I will talk about. You guys don't know what I will talk about. We'll keep it casual and we'll find out all together. The most interesting skill that Yugi has. Now he has draw, right? Now draw has 3 different effects based on RNG, because he's dueling, he doesn't know what he's drawing, so you kind of have to go with RNG, and you actually have to believe in the heart of the cards. So we've got 3 effects. Now the first effect is Swords Revealing Light. As you can see right here, it summons 3 swords around the target, and then it stuns them for around 6 seconds, I believe. I'm not quite sure how many seconds, but it stuns for so long, and it is a key to Yugi. And we're gonna talk about it later, but for now I'm just showing you off what are his draw effects. Now his second effect with his draw is Magic Formula. Now when he draws Magic Formula, as you can see, Yugi gets an attack up, gets a damage up on all of his skills, all of his basic attack, his grab, everything. He just gets boost on his damage everywhere. Whatever damage Yugi does, it's going to be increased. That's Magic Formula. It lasts for about 20 seconds, I believe. I'm not quite sure. Maybe 18 seconds, but it's somewhere like that. Now for the third effect, it's Piercing Arrow. Now that is also a magic card that I'm gonna put somewhere in the map, or in the map, what? I'm gonna put somewhere in the screen. Sorry for my English. But that is the Piercing Arrow. What does it do is it is a delayed attack. Let me try to get it again. Yeah, there you go. It's a delayed attack. It stays there and then it's gonna go through. But if the opponent dashes on you, they protect you from getting hit. Now that is a big part for the draw. We'll talk about it later in the tricks with the tips. Let's just dive in with the tips and tricks together. Now the first thing that's gonna play a big role to you is understanding your draw cards. Now as I said, every draw cards, draw effect or draw skill, which is R2 and circle, it takes basically 1 bar. It gives you 1 random effect. All of them, legit boys, all of them are very, very strong. So the first one, Piercing Arrow. I hope I get Mercy. Okay, we get Magic Formula. Magic Formula, it gives me strength. Like look at my basic combo, which is just squares. Look at how much damage it did. Now if I reset this, I hope you guys remember. Now look at this. Now it's without the Magic Formula. There is a little bit difference. You cannot see it right now because it's just the basic combo. Now later on when we get into the combos, you're gonna see how much it differs. But Swords Revealing Light is where the shit gets done, right? So let's just go ahead and change the settings and put down the ability gauge. I want to show you something interesting. Very, very strong for Yugi. It's a really good trick that it will flip games. I will show you at the end of the video how these tips and tricks I'm gonna give you are going to or did play a big role on some of my online videos that I did, or some of my online matches rather. So hopefully I get it. Okay, So look, it does 10 hits. It is a long ass stun that you cannot combo off. You cannot combo off unless you use skills. Now I'm gonna try to draw again. No, so, see, you have to suffer through RNG there. Okay, there you go. Now the trick that I want to give you can actually fill up 2 bars in front of your opponent easily. Easily. You can fill up 2 bars. That's not just it. I will give you one more thing. But I just want to show you that you cannot combo off it though. Okay, so we got it right now. Look, we can fell to. Oh wait, I want to show you that they cannot combo off it. See, as you can see, as soon as you hit, the opponent immediately goes down. But you can do a lot of damage with this stupid move. It's so I don't know if I want to say broken, but it is so strong. The stun is very strong, guys. Like, look, I'm gonna show you right now that I'm gonna do it. There's something that I didn't talk about with the draw skill. Now I talked about the 3 different effects, right? Now draw actually gives your other abilities, except for Slifer, stronger attacks using 1 bar. So as you can see, I got 2 bars. Black Magician attack or Black Magician strike takes 1 bar, as you can see on the top right, on the top left. Now if I do the draw skill while I'm doing the Dark Magician strike, look what happens. Look at my bars, look at my bar. Taking 1 more bar and adding 1 more strong hit. Strong hit. Now, this also applies to Dark Magician Girl. And one of the sexiest moves in this game happens! Look at the black burning, dude! It's so awesome! Now, as you can see, it does a lot of damage. It is so much damage. It is 3 bars, but it is so much damage and it's worth it. And it's not hard to get bars as Yugi, at least. Now, look at that. Look at that damage. Now, we saw the damage. Now, I'm going to show you the trick I'm going to talk about with the draw skill, with the Swords of Revealing Light. So, when you get the Swords of Revealing Light, you stun them, you fill up to 3 bars, and then you do that. Make sure you don't go... make sure you track the hits. I'm gonna show you. Alright, so we got it. Now you can charge off 2, 3, and then do the Dark Magician Girl. It's gonna connect, and then just do the draw. And look at how much damage from a cheap stun. It goes anywhere in the map, that's first. But Black Magician Girl, you need to be a little bit close. Like, you cannot be very far away, but this far, I think you can do it. This far, you can do it, yeah. But more than this, you cannot do that. So, you see how long it reaches? It can reach beyond that. I can casually just, I can casually charge 2 bars, and then I can do this. Cheap damage, boys. It is a very strong attack, and it is a tactful, if that is even a word. But yeah, it is a very nice tactic. It's a very nice stun. You can charge 2 bars, and you can do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Like, even if you have 3 bars, don't just go ahead and do the Dark Magician Girl attack with the draw attack, because you can charge 2 more bars for free because the stun is just too long and it is 10 hits. Don't go beyond 10 hits. Remember that. Okay, so one main thing that I want to tell you. The draw skill, use it a lot. You need to use it a lot. Now, when you use draw and get piercing arrow, just charge in front of your opponent. You don't even have to worry. Because the ability is gonna protect you. The piercing arrow is going to protect you. Don't worry, it is going to protect you. Like, if you're close enough, they're gonna hit them. If they close into you to hit you, they will hit you. They will hit the enemy. And if the enemy is far away and he's charging, he will not charge because he's gonna block, because he heard draw, so he saw them. He might get attacked by them because they are delayed attacks and he doesn't know exactly when those are gonna happen. And if they hit, it's a lot of damage. It's a very strong attack. Piercing arrows are pretty strong. Like, look at that. I'm far away. Yugi slapped him with his cards, and then look at the damage. It's pretty sweet. It protects you. So when they dash at you, you will see them get wrecked, and you can even combo out of it. When you hit them with the spears or the arrows, you can easily get a combo of that. Now look at that. Now he's gonna get hit by them, and you can continue your combo easily. And look at the damage. The draw skill is a key to Yugi. You need to know. Don't think it's a waste of skill, it's a waste of bar to use it a lot. No. It is your main factor. You use it, I'm gonna lose bars. Well, use it when you get arrows. When you get arrows, yeah, you can go ahead and charge in front of your opponent. You can even use it as a bait. Your opponent is gonna come here, he's gonna get hit by the arrows, and you're gonna wreck their butts. Something that you guys need to know, that Slifer, the Sky Dragon, actually reach is the whole map. His reach is the whole map, straight line in front of Yugi. So there we go, we're gonna use him. I'm all the way behind of the map. My opponent is all the way in front of the map, and look what happens with Slifer. Slifer is just a savage. He does not care where the opponent is. He does not care. The reach is an infinite. And right now that I give you these tricks and tips, I'm going to show you some matches right now that I use these tricks and tips I told you about, and you will see them in action with your eyes. And I'm Alright, now with that's over, I showed you all of my tricks and tips, and I showed you how the draw skill is basically his key card. Just make sure that you have to believe in the heart of the cards before you draw your card, so you can get the best out of it and don't get cucked. Let's just dive into the combos. As I said at the beginning of the video, they are not the optimal combos. They're combos that are easy to use, good damage, and they look kind of flashy. So, without further ado than this, let's start. Well, that wraps up my Yugi guide, my boy Yugi guide. I hope you guys learned a thing or two, or I taught you a thing or two that's actually pretty useful for Yugi. I hope you know how to do the combos that I've showed you. They're not really so hard to perform. And if you got any tip for Yugi, just put it down in the comment section and I will give it a heart so people can see it. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you want any other characters, just say it in the comment section. I will try to study them and I will try to do like this for a trick and tip character. So thank you guys for watching. We can all be kings and queens. Keep it casual, and I'm going to see you guys in the next time.
Keep it casual on the block. Keep it casual at the spot. Keep it casual when in doubt. Keep it casual in the field. Keep it casual winning still. Keep it casual, my whole crew. Keep it casual. If you step into the club, we'll turn you to a casualty. Yeah.